Hello everyone, welcome to a Game Latte mini vlog. So today we're going to be talking about gender equality treatment a little bit. And I think I brought this up before, but it's something that just happened to hit me in the face again today. Somebody brought this up again because an incident happened in one of the MMOs that I play, and they were asking the community's input and all that, and it really made me think about why we treat certain genders differently, usually women, for example. So what happened, I'm not going to tell you in detail, but just roughly what happened was this person was playing a female avatar and trying to convince another person that they were really a woman, but a lot of what they said and how they acted did not comply with that, because they were basically uh, being rude, but they were trying to get a free card, a free okay card, and by saying that they were a girl. And that really pissed me off because I'm a girl, for real. And I would never, ever, ever expect that in game. And I really don't like people to think of me as a girl even when I play. I'd rather they think of me as just a player, right? And when people start doing that, even if that person really was a girl, and they're still pulling that crap, it's a big no-no. Kitties. It's a big no-no. You don't do it. You don't ask for special treatment just because of your gender. If you're playing a video game, we should really all be on equal footing. It's enough that we still have a lot of gender inequality in the real world. There's still lots of battles going on. Not everything is, equal. I don't want to go all feminist on this either, but it just, when someone's pretending to be something they're not, and kind of playing on the stereotypes and playing on a lot of the bull crap that that type of person had to go through for a long time. It just really gets on my nerves, and it's really, really frustrating, and it makes my gender look bad, or and we've trying really hard for a long time to convince the general male community that we're just as good players as you are, as they are, and that kind of stuff is just pulling us back. And I don't know, it really got me going this morning. I kind of lost my steam since then. I'm doing the recording because before I forget my idea for this blog, because I do think it should be video blogging more. So there you go. So anyways, that's what's been going through my mind today. It was just I really think this person was a guy pretending to be a girl because of the way his language that he used during the end, because he was called on what he was doing. The person that he was interacting with was said, "No, I don't think you actually are a lady at all. I think you're and then or if you're a woman, then you're not a lady, because nobody talks like that." And then he just kind of went off, and or she or he or whatever kind of went off and stuff, and just their responses seemed to be very young mannish, and not so much something that a serious female gamer would say. I mean, maybe not. Maybe it was just some girl teen too. I mean, that happens to some young, I don't know, a girl that uses that kind of way to express themselves. But it was very suspect. The whole thing was kind of fishy, and just the fact that this woman that was that was pulling that, say, "Oh, treat me different because I'm a girl," they assumed that the other player, who was also a female character, was a guy. So to me, that spells it all. They didn't even think that that other female avatar could also be another girl. And I believe, in fact, that it was. That she was a real girl playing her female avatar, and that's probably why it came out on the forums, because it was just like, what the hell? And yeah, and it was, I don't know. I just that really got my gears, and that was my big clue on that. What was happening then? This was a guy who was, putting a show on, being called on it by a girl, a real girl, and then just kind of losing his crap because it didn't work like I thought it would. He would, which is a good lesson to learn, because that kind of behavior should not be accepted anymore, any longer, for whatever reason. You can pull that stuff with your friends, with people that you know for a long time, go ahead, but not complete strangers. And don't be using a persona that is not yours to use because it doesn't belong to you. It's not you. And don't use that for real life favors, because even though it's an online game, even though the interaction is online, to me, the way this whole conversation happened, it was very, very much real. This person was not role playing. If they were role playing, whatever, who cares? But that wasn't the case. And if you play a female character and you pretend to be a woman in game because you're role playing, that's a completely different thing. There's nothing wrong with that. Whatever, whatever. You play, but the thing with role playing people is the people around them know what's going on. They know that this is all a story, it's an act, it's not real. This was another case entirely. And the other thing too is I don't find that much happening anymore, but I'm curious to see if it's still happening where you get female avatars that still get hit on randomly. Really curious because I haven't that happened to me in an online game for years. So I'm wondering if they just stop because you never know who's behind the avatar now, and you should never ever think that that guy in World of Warcraft is really a guy, that girl is really a girl either, because you just don't know. You don't know. And therefore, you should treat everyone in game exactly the same. You should treat everyone outside of game exactly the same, but that's a bit more complicated when you get into real, you know, uh, I don't want to say real life, because to me, online life and what we used to call real life, now the lines between that are really starting to blur, in my opinion. So I'll just call it outside life or something, not online. But anyway, just let me know what you think about this whole thing, and yeah, we will catch you later on another time.